guys, it's Bridget. Welcome back to my channel. So you're looking for some beauty, skincare, makeup reviews, but you don't have time for a long video? Well, I've got you. I'm back here with some speed reviews for a couple of products that I've been using for a little while and I have some really well-formed thoughts on. So let's jump into the channel and I'll let you know my thoughts. Kicking it off with some hair care. If you watched my video where I was putting together a hamper for a friend of mine, I also did a little bit of personal self-care shopping that day, and I picked up the L'Oreal Elvive Glycolic Gloss shampoo, conditioner, and what I was really excited about, which is here, the lamination, the 5-minute lamination. So I have tried them and I have some thoughts. I love them. Spoiler alert, I love them. I really love the shampoo and conditioner. I've used them probably about 5-6 times now. I'm not using them on every wash because I don't think that's their purpose. Correct me if I'm wrong. They leave my hair feeling so soft. Softer than any other shampoo and conditioner collection that I have. Not collection, combination, that's what I'm looking for. That I have, like, noticeably soft. And I don't think, because my hair is so color treated, you can sort of see there, my hair is so color treated, I'm never going to get like the really silky, shiny hair that somebody with dark brown, uncolor treated hair has. I'm realistic. But I do have more noticeably shiny hair, and that is down to what is their hero product in this line, which is the 5-minute lamination. I've been using it, in combination with these, so wash, condition, and it does say, like, I would really read the instructions, but really easy to use. Follow the instructions and you get noticeably shinier, healthier feeling hair. Definitely recommend. Will buy again, would recommend. Second, so if you watched my video about my nighttime skincare routine, and my last video, my empties video, I was talking about the Bioma recovery oil, and I wasn't horrible, wasn't great, but I have been using this Boots Dermacare Ceramides Intense Hydration Serum. I'm really loving this. The price point, I will put it up on the screen what the price is. Not incredibly expensive. I can have a quick look here, actually. No, I'll put it up on the screen. We're speed reviews. We're being really quick here. It's got ceramides, which I love, hyaluronic acid and peptides. And these are normally quite expensive ingredients to formulate into a product, but this price point was right. I love the way it feels. It's not gloppy. It sinks in really quickly. And I do feel like it's doing something. My skin has been really great. I haven't had any breakouts. It's been playing well with the other products that I have in my routine. All in all, really love it. Will definitely buy again, and will keep in the sort of rotation of my serums that I'm using. So highly recommend this, especially because the price is right. Keeping things rolling in my skincare. So this is something that Jen Phelps, I don't know if you follow her. She has a phenomenal channel where she doesn't have any, she receives PR, but she doesn't have any, what's the word I'm looking for? Carrie, who edits my videos, if you can help me out here. Can't think of the word. All of her content is really honest, which is what I'm doing here. All of my opinions are honest and unbiased. I'm not in the fortunate position yet to receive PR, but if any of the PR companies see my videos, like, hit me up. But she was talking about Naturium, which is a really phenomenal brand. It's an influencer created brand. Susan Yara, if you haven't seen her channel, highly recommend her channel. Highly recommend Jen Phelps' channel. I will link them both below. Anyways, back to the product. Naturium have come out with this retinaldehyde cream serum in 0.05%. They have a higher concentration as well. So I have tried retinols in different concentrations, different formulations, both prescription and non-prescription. And I find that they make my skin incredibly sensitive. And I don't tend to have a sensitive skin. I have dry skin. But I find that I can't really incorporate them into my routine in a consistent way because they make my skin too sensitive. And that's what Jen Phelps was saying, which is what made me sort of pique my interest on this product here. So I didn't think I could get Naturium in the UK. So I did a little Google and found that they have this on Amazon. So I put it in my basket and did my save for later. And then I got my Amazon sort of notification about an item in my basket having gone on offer. So I was like, yep, add to basket, purchase now. So glad I did. I've been able to use this every night. In so many retinols and retinaldehydes, you need to work up to using them on a daily basis. And you have to sort of get through that like shedding period and that like almost your skin has to adapt to being comfortable with them. There's none of that with this. You 100% have to wear a sunscreen every day if you're using any sort of retinol, any sort of retinaldehyde. 100% the same with this. But there is no sensitivity. I am adoring this. Have recommended to my mom, have recommended to my mother-in-law. This is going to be a permanent fixture in my skincare routine from now on. I put this on 2 pumps a night. And what's actually really cool about it, I'm not going to pump any onto my hand right now, but the product comes out really similar to the color of the label, which I think is kind of fun. So adoring that. Moving swiftly along. If you've watched any of my videos, any of my shorts, you will know about the next product because I've raved about this. And I'm really annoyed at myself because I bought this one, which is my non-tanner color, and this one, which is slightly deeper, which is my tanner color. But I bought this one in Sainsbury's and it had the like security tag on the front. And when I peeled it off, it took all of the labeling off with it. I'm like, ugh, that looks horrible. But anyway, so I have both of them. I adore this product. It has denatured alcohol in it. So you can smell it. It dries down. So if you're sensitive to denatured alcohol and you have dry skin, it's something to be aware of. I don't. I mean, I do use this on a sort of daily basis, but I moisturize and keep my skin really hydrated. I hydrate aggressively. I probably go through 2 of these a day. This product is just magical. So it is should I say what it is? I probably haven't said what it is. It's the Maybelline Super Stay up to 30 hours. Do not wear any makeup on your skin for 30 hours. No. Unless you're like a nurse or a doctor or you have to wear makeup because of your career. But like, I'm not going to test this on my skin for 30 hours. No. Up to 30 hour Lumi Matte Foundation. I wear as my non-self-tanned color. I actually had to pull the color off. What color do I wear? I don't know. It's a mystery. I think I wear 110, and then the sort of one shade deeper is 115. This blends beautifully. I'll insert some footage here of me applying it, if I can. Otherwise, I will show you some footage of like what the swatches look like. It's matte, but it's not a super dry matte, and you need so little when you're putting it on. A really, really thin layer gives you just the most beautiful matte but elegant complexion. And I would say it's a medium full coverage. I mean, I've got sort of, you can see here some freckles on my face, that they cover it up enough. And I do have a lot of redness on my cheeks just from the colors, the coloration that I have on my cheeks. And it covers it up in such a nice thin layer that it gives me the confidence to not have that discoloration on my face without me having this big cakey mask. Love. Oh, turning it around the wrong way. Love. Will buy again, but you need so little that it's probably going to take me a while to make it through these. Love. Again, in that video where I was doing a little shop around Superdrug and Boots and buying things for my friend who's had her gorgeous little baby girl. I bought this. Again, where I with Maybelline. Maybelline is smashing it right now, just bringing out some really incredible new products. The Maybelline Super Fluff Brow Mousse. So that is exactly what it is and what it says. It is a super fluff brow mousse. A little goes a long way with this. I'm wearing it in my brows now. And I would definitely say that the color that you see is lighter than the color, whoop, I'm upside down, than the color that you see in the container. So if you can purchase this from somewhere where you can see a tester, I would highly recommend. So I'd seen a video of somebody testing the product, so I knew to sort of go darker on the component. But my mom, Debbie, if you're watching, I hear you and I'm taking your feedback on board. My mom has been complaining to me about the shade of my brows. So I have light hair. I need to get getting my roots done next week. My hair is naturally light, not as light as I get it done, but my hair is naturally light and my brows are actually a shade lighter than my natural hair. And my mom is forever telling me that I make my brows too dark from my face. So I went, there we go, lighter with this brow fluff, and I'm really happy. Mom, you'll have to let me know in the comments if you watch this, if you're happy with the shade that I'm going with my brows. I'm trying to take your feedback on board, but I'm such a millennial. I like the dark brows. I have to try, I'm doing the brow blindness. I'm trying to. Let me know in the comments. What do you think about my brows? Are they too heavy? Are they too dark? I just like a dark brow. They frame your face. But I do love this. It's a great product if you're just gonna fluff, 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 fluff. One and done. You don't need to put anything down. I have a lot of brow hair naturally, so I do kind of have to go with a light hand with this because it can really go far. And I do sometimes feel like you need to clean up around the edges a little bit, but that is because I have a lot of brow hair. So because of that, when I put it in my brow, it can carry the product up and above the border of where I want my brows to be. But that being said, what I have been doing is rather than using the sort of barrel of the spoolie, I've been really focusing with the tip of the spoolie and directing that with the product. I think it's a phenomenal product. I think they've named it really well. It is definitely a brow mousse. It gives you volume. It gives you depth. I think there's a lot of people that will get a really, really great experience from this, and you can use it many, many different ways because of how stiff the spoolie is and because of how tapered the spoolie is. You can use it to really get directed product to where you want it to go. So I think they've really had a smash hit product with this. I love it. I'm very, very happy with it. So to a product I do not love so much. The Me Plus Sunscreen Mattifying SPF 50 with ceramides by Superdrug. I got this on a whim. I don't love it for many reasons. So in the video where I bought this from Superdrug, I was kind of musing about whether this would be a stingy one around the eyes. I was right, it is. I don't like to waste, so I'm going to use this, but I'm going to use it on the body. It is SPF 50. It doesn't have a scent. It's perfectly fine, but I'm not loving it on my face. It was pilling up a little bit when I was trying to apply makeup over it. I don't think this is a great facial SPF, but I'm going to use it on my sort of chest, on my arms, and on my legs. I need to double check. I only just bought it. So I've got a while before it expires. So as we're going into the spring and summer, I'll definitely be able to make use of this on my body as to not waste it, but I'm not loving it as a facial SPF. I think if you see this in store, you can skip it, especially because you don't want to skip applying SPF around your eyes. You need to make sure that you're protecting the skin around your eyes. And for that reason, I'm not loving this product. So we can give that one a skip. My final product, which again, if you've been seeing my shorts, you will know this is my favorite. It is on my lips right now. It is my beloved new favorite, the NYX Lip IV. So I went into store, I swatched it because I was curious. So this is a lip gloss serum that is also a stain. And I was really curious about what the staining potential of this product was. And let me tell you, it did not disappoint. I swatched it on the back of my hand, and I'll do some swatches for you now. So this is the first one that I purchased in Hydra Honey. So this one is really neutral. So that one is Hydra Honey there, which is the first one I purchased. And then I wanted something that was a little bit more pinky. And this is Bubblegum Burst, which is above it there. Focus, there we go. It's actually on camera. It's not looking as pink. I'll see if I can get, there we go. That's really showing the gloss nicely. I'm obsessed. So I have Hydra Honey on there. It looks phenomenal. It's so comfortable. I think, again, they really nailed it with how they titled it with a hydrating gloss serum. I've had this on now for about an hour. You can see it's still really glossy, really comfortable. There's none of that like weird stringy separatedness. And if I apply some more now onto my lips. Sorry, I'm checking in the monitor to make sure I'm not going completely outside of the lines. So a fresh application. You can see there's no weird stringiness even with a fresh application. It is so comfortable moisturizing. It's almost moisturizing like a lip oil, like a lip balm. It feels more wet than a lip balm. And when you put it on, it's like a, I mean, you know, the name Hydra Honey Bubblegum Burst, it does have that almost wet feel to it, but not in a weird, gross way. It feels really moisturizing. If you had chapped lips or dry lips because you maybe were wearing a matte lipstick the day before and you just needed something really nourishing, this would do the job. This would be it. This would be that really kiss of hydration for your lips. And I adore it. The first day that I wore this into work, I just got it on my fingers. I got so many compliments. Like, Bridget, what's that lipstick? I love it. And even through the day, because when I'm in the office, I go into the office generally 1, maybe 2 days a week. I'm like back to back with meetings. So I don't get a ton of time, nor do I have a ton of the mental capacity to be going and like checking my lipstick. So I need a heavy hitter that's going to last and not like do the weird thing where it sort of like, because let's be honest, we know how you like eat the lipstick away in the middle and then it stays on the outside and you have this like weird reverse ombre lip that just doesn't look cute. This doesn't do that. It wears away evenly and stains beautifully to leave this really, really nice, even nude lip. I can't speak to some of the darker colors because I'm so fair that the darker colors are just not my jam. But I've seen videos where the darker colors look beautiful and like the stain looks stunning. So actually, let me go. So I've had these on. I mean, the length of time that I've been speaking, bear with. Let me wipe them away.
A few moments later.
So I've just got a tissue and I've wiped them away. And you can see just in that time, can you see the really, really gentle stain? I feel like it's showing up. Let me take a picture with my phone and we can insert that. I'm going to insert the picture from my phone and you can see here. it just leaves a really nice subtle stain, and that stain deepens with time the longer you have it on your lips. I really love this product. It's comfortable. I'm actually, heads up mom, I mean, I know you watch my videos, but I'm gonna buy one of these for my mom and send it to her because I know this is a product she would love and it will look phenomenal on her. I'm just deciding which color I think will look best on her. But my lips take on color saturation really, really well. So I'd say that these colors, although they look really sort of nude in the tube, definitely are much more saturated on my lips, but my lips do take on color saturation very, very strongly. But yeah, that is everything that I have for this speed reviews video. I wanted to keep it short and sweet because I know that not everyone has time for a big, long sit-down video with lots and lots and lots of lengthy reviews. Keep it short, keep it sweet, enjoy the reviews, and sort of, yeah, these are some quick reviews of things that I've been loving over the past few weeks and that I highly recommend, with the exception of this one. This one you can pass on. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Put some ideas in the comments below of videos that you'd like me to do in the future, in the coming weeks. If you don't know what to comment below, just comment speed reviews because comments do really help me out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. At the end here, I'll put some videos that I've put, at the end here, I'll put some videos that I have done before. So if you have some extra time, you can check those out. And if not, I will catch you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.